this is another conversation I've had before too. Sometimes I think great actors can act funny. You know what I'm saying? And I think Michael Keegan Key is a good example of that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't, and then also like Will Smith. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes people will be like, "Oh, Will Smith, is he a comedian or not?" Like, to me, he's not a comedian. He's just a great actor.
Yeah.
So like, as a great actor, he can act funny, and he's probably funny as a human being in his own like right. And he is. You follow him on social media. He's like a funny guy.
Is
but
Will Smith a comedian? I've never.
Me and Tim had this conversation.
Does the Fresh Prince have that? Does it have that?
That
like,
was
still that. I don't know.
I mean, it's a funny show. It's a comedic show, and that's what me and Tim had this conversation on an episode of this podcast.
I'd argue he has little comedy movies though.
No, he's not. No, he's not a comedian. My argument was he's not a comedian. He's a great actor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, that's why you can watch something like The Fresh Prince and be like, oh, this nigga's so funny because he's doing great acting. And then even any movie like Hitch, like, you know what I'm saying, like a little rom-com, any movie that he was funny in, it's because he's got a great personality. He's a funny dude, and also he's an amazing actor. You know what I'm saying? So you can act funny. The dude on The Office, Jim Halpert, the dude that used to play Jim Halpert, his name is John Krasinski. He's like now. You know, he was like in that Jack Ryan movie.
The one that fucking
does A Quiet Place.
And fucking
and that's what I'm saying. Like, he is a great actor, and that's why he played that role of Jim Halpert so well and so funny, because like he's just a great actor. On the flip side of that, I feel like, you know, somebody like Michael Keegan Key, he's a great actor. Like, to me, Jordan Peele is funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, Jordan Peele was the funny one, but like they can bounce off of each other. They can rip off each other.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I do think there's a difference between people who are comedians and people who can act funny. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Do you think sometimes that the type of roles that you're cast on early on kind of fuck up what you can get later on? Like, you're a funny nigga. You're a funny nigga, bro. Sure. I don't know. You want to be in serious? Like you kind of have to prove. You have to literally prove it to us. Like, we're not gonna give it to you.
Early